At least 24 people were killed and 93 others wounded in Israeli airstrikes that targeted a mosque and a school sheltering displaced individuals in the Gaza Strip early Sunday morning, according to the Hamas-run Gaza government media office. In its statement, the Israeli military claimed it carried out, and I quote, precise strikes on Hamas terrorists who were operating within command and control centers located in the mosque and school. Simultaneously, powerful explosions rocked Beirut's southern suburbs late Saturday as Israel intensified its bombardment in Lebanon, with the Israeli Defense Forces claiming to have killed over 400 Hezbollah operatives during ongoing ground operations till now. The explosion began near midnight and continued into Sunday, following the military's urging for residents to evacuate Daiyeh, a predominantly Shia collection of suburbs on Beirut's southern edge. Israel also targeted Hamas fighters for the first time, striking a Palestinian refugee camp deep in the north.
I have a message for President Macron. Today, Israel is defending itself on 7 fronts against the enemies of civilization. We're fighting in Gaza against Hamas, those savages who murdered, raped, beheaded, and burned our people on October 7th. We're fighting in Lebanon against Hezbollah, the most heavily armed terror organization in the world, which was planning an even greater massacre than October 7th on our northern border, and that has rocketed Israeli towns and cities for nearly a year. We're fighting against the Houthis in Yemen and the Shiite militias in Iraq and Syria that together have launched hundreds of drones and missile attacks against Israel. We're fighting against terrorists in Judea and Samaria who are trying to murder civilians in the heart of our cities. And we're fighting against Iran, which last week fired over 200 ballistic missiles directly at Israel, and which stands behind the 7-front war against Israel. As Israel fights the forces of barbarism led by Iran, all civilized countries should be standing firmly by Israel's side. Yet President Macron and some other Western leaders are now calling for an arms embargo against Israel.
For more updates, keep watching the Indian Express.